Welcome back to Constantine's Soapbox. So today I wanted to share with you my Game Dev Diary Episode 1. I've been working on a project following Jimmy Vegas's course on how to make an RPG. And I kind of want to show you guys how far I've gotten to this point. So I'm on his episode 39. I think I just finished with that one. And there's definitely bugs, but I'm pretty proud of how far I've come. So far, it's been kind of nice. So let's full screen this. So Jimmy Vegas's course, if you don't know, is a couple years old, and he essentially walks you through how to make a Skyrim clone. He provides most of the assets for free, so most of these assets are his. The ones that he didn't provide, I improvised for myself. This is the main menu. So, like Skyrim, it has the main menu if we're going to do a new game. Yeah. So this is pretty much it. I have a little bit of post-processing, but not too much. All the sound effects are his. They're his free assets. I do not own them. And I pretty much kind of kept it pretty close to how he has it. So we have health, hearts, kind of like Legend of Zelda, to increase my health bar. And we are currently in town. I just quickly put together a map, but I'm going to work with this as my starting point. So let's do our first quest. Hey, I'm looking for someone that can help retrieve a lost item for me. The reward is 100 gold, Davey. I'm going to accept this quest. First weapon, reach the clearing in the woods, open a chest. Okay, we're going to go inside the clearing in the woods. We have a little pointer that admittedly is pretty bugged, but it works. So this is one of those assets that we got from the asset store, right? All we did in his videos was animate it. So it opening up like that was something that we added. Another free asset, which is a sword. The only thing I did to this one, except for the scripts telling it to appear and show up on in front of my camera, is add the swinging animation. Jimmy provided the sound effects. I decided not to use Jimmy's walking sound effects because it sounds like you're walking on grass, and for some reason it just drove me nuts. So I didn't opt for it. I just stuck to the default Unity walking animations and sounds, as annoying as it is. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and turn in this quest. And I'm going to go ahead and complete. So I added the experience bar to mine. He had us put it inside the main menu, this is the menu, items, quests, and stats. And he decided to put it inside experience. I decided to temporarily have it on the HUD whenever we gained experience. Okay, now that we have that quest turned in, I'm going to go and talk to this guy. Or, hello friend, we have a spider problem. Can you go outside and kill the spider? Boss, here's the key. Sweet. So we're going to go outside. We're going to go ahead and open this gate. It would help if I actually pressed the button. We're going to go and fight the spider. So, I admit the spider is slightly bugged. I'm not entirely sure why it's bugged, but it is. I'm just happy that his attack animations actually work and trigger, which is good. I'm losing health. It's doing what it's supposed to. Little things I want to add to this, though, is like making the spider turn red when he takes damage, or like hesitate or flinch. Oh, he's not triggering properly. So yeah, this is another bug that I've had a couple issues with, where I would just randomly move backwards for some reason. Like the input on the force is just really weird. But yeah. So a couple bugs, definitely, including the bug on the bug. Yay, we killed the spider, we gained some experience. I am not going to even bother to try to fight this spider. His nav mesh renderer is broken. He's supposed to be able to walk wherever he wants and attack. And even though I have the nav mesh on the ground, he keeps floating for some reason. So I'm not going to even bother trying to fight him. Alright. We're just going to go straight to the cave. And we're going to enter this dungeon. We're inside the dungeon. And to be honest, this is pretty much where I've left off. We have a couple of switches, and we have a gate. Can't really get out of the gate. So there's a couple levers. Nope, that one doesn't do it. Maybe this one does it? Oh, yes. And there we go. Gate is open, and the maze continues. Although these shadows are real thick for some reason when it's in full screen mode. So things to think about. I probably have to mess with the occlusion. And it seems like I have some bricks that are overlaying on each other. And I've noticed that the sound also disappears a couple times too. So more things to fix. But for my first game, I'll be honest, I'm very happy with how far I've gotten. So yeah, if you haven't noticed, I highly recommend Jimmy Vegas's game development tutorials. I think it's a great place to start if you've been interested in learning how to make games. Another YouTuber that I highly recommend for starting off would be Brackeys as well. It's kind of hard to talk about new game development in Unity and not bring up Brackeys. What he's done for the game development space for indie developers goes without saying. So those are my two shoutouts. Go and subscribe to their channels, see their main webpage, check out their merch, and give them a lot of love and support, because without them, we probably wouldn't have the future Stardew Valleys or other great indie games coming our way, thanks to a lot of new indie developers. Y'all stay fancy.